When news first broke that former The Hills stars Audrina Patridge and Corey Bohan had split, some despaired. Others saw it as confirmation that reality TV couples just can't last. It was the abuse accusations that Audrina has leveled against Corey that has people much more concerned. We were understandably alarmed to hear that there's been a new incident, but Audrina and Corey are telling very different stories. Audrina Patridge's abuse claims against Corey Bohan are, frankly, disturbing. Corey is accused of primarily emotional abuse, displaying anger issues and instability that at the very least make him a potential danger to himself. According to Audrina, he has even shoved her while she was holding their baby daughter, Kira. Corey has reportedly also done things like empty out Audrina's purse and harm himself in her presence, effectively blackmailing her into staying with him or he'll do worse. Based upon that, a divorce sounds like absolutely the right call. They were together for 9 years and got married last November, so we are anxious to know if this had been going on in a gradually escalating manner all along, or if this is an altogether new behavior that manifested since they were married. We wonder if there's some newly emerged medical issue that could be driving this, but either way, this couple shouldn't be together. Unfortunately, when you've been an item for almost an entire decade, it's difficult to extricate yourselves from each other's lives. For example, they've been living in the same house, which is what brought them into conflict. Thus, this new incident. Entertainment Tonight obtained court documents that show both Audrina and Corey's versions of what happened. What they can both agree on. Audrina and her father, Mark, returned to Audrina's home in Irvine, California with the intention of collecting Audrina's belongings. Within the court documents, Audrina alleges that Corey is holding all of my personal possessions and my home hostage. Audrina has stated that the house in which the couple lived was hers prior to their marriage. More than that, the two apparently have a prenup agreement that confirms that yes, Audrina is the sole owner of the house and will remain that. But, presumably because she is the one who fled from the home with Kira and took up temporary residence at the home of her parents, a judge denied Audrina's request to have Corey removed from her house. Which sounds super unfair, but I imagine that laws are structured to make it difficult for one spouse to render the other homeless during a dispute. Just a guess, though. When Audrina went with her parents, Corey allegedly cursed her out, part of a pattern that she has described in which he uses expletives and yells and cannot seem to keep from doing so in front of their baby. Audrina also accuses Corey of having installed additional surveillance devices in her house. If you'll recall, Audrina's initial claims when they split and she sought a restraining order mentioned that part of Corey's emotional abuse involved installing cameras in their home that he used to spy on her. She is once again imploring the court to remove Corey from her home. Corey's side claims that Audrina and her family literally barging in the house through the garage door with only 15 minutes of notice. He says that he'd asked them to arrange a time when he wouldn't be there. He claims that he hasn't installed any new surveillance devices, that the only cameras are a nanny cam in the living room and a camera by the front door. Corey claims that he did not yell or curse but merely spoke calmly to the Patridges, and says that Audrina's father, Mark, was trying to instigate a fight. No matter what you believe about this couple and their conflicts, no part of this sounds good.